Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I'm here with my Full Face Project Pan update number 9. We're 3/4 of the way through the year and I've already used up a lot of products in this project pan. Pretty much something from nearly every category, and as we go through I'll let you know how many products I've used for each category when I get up to them. So let's just get started with primer. I have already used up, I think it's 2. Did I put 2 in this project or just the 1? I've definitely used up the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, which was the first one, and then I can't remember if I put the Smashbox in here or if I just finished it up. But I did finish up a Smashbox primer as well. We are currently working on the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Going into this project, I knew I wasn't going to finish this by the end of the year. But it was interesting for me to see how long it takes me to use up a full-size pore filling primer, because I don't use them every day. Well, I use it most days, not current with the current foundation routine I'm using, but I only use a small amount of them. So I was wondering how long it would take. I've had this in my project for 4 months now, and I've used up a very small amount. When it gets to summer and when I'm using more liquid foundations, I have been using a stick foundation, which means I don't need this under it as much. But when it gets to that time and I need a full coverage foundation, I'll probably be going through this a little bit more. But I'm really happy with my progress in primers for this project. For foundation, we went through the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I feel like we must have got, no, this one's been in here the whole time. And then we started on the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This one's been here quite a while. Gosh, how long has this one taken me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months this has been in the project, and thank goodness there is maybe a week, max 2 weeks left of this product, which is good because we're getting in, like, thankfully the weather's still pretty cold for spring at the moment, but this does not work when my skin's oily. It's not a foundation stick I'd repurchase because it just doesn't work on my skin 90% of the year. So the idea was to use most of it up during winter, and I definitely did that. I only have a very small amount left. I'm not going to show you my progress mark because I marked it wrong, so it looks very confusing, but I used a lot up of that in the last month, and I'm very pleased with it. Then we had corrector. I had the Bobbi Brown corrector in Extra Light Peach, which I used up, and then I haven't put another one in. For concealer, we used up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer first, and then I went and used the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I finished that up last month. But I currently don't have a concealer in this project because most of mine are pretty new and there's nothing I'm really anxious to use up, because if you saw my most recent haul, I did just purchase 2 new concealers, so I'm still playing with those. For powder, we finished up the Tarte Smooth Operator powder, the Makeup Forever HD Loose powder, and now we are working on the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is where I was last month. And this is where I am now. Again, not too long left on this product, maybe a couple of weeks. It should be finished by the end of the month of October. Really excited. I love this powder, but I do have a backup of it and I'm ready to get another powder out of my collection. For bronzer, I already used up the Benefit Hoola Mini Bronzer, and then I started working on my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, which was in my project last year to hit pan on. The goal is to finish this one up. This is where I was last month. And this is where I am now. It's definitely at the stage of repressing for me because because I use such a big bronzer brush, to get it to go around the whole thing is just too difficult. It's very thin in a lot of areas, so I don't know. I'll take a photo once it's repressed now, and then when I repress it to put in next update, but this shouldn't take me too much longer, maybe a couple more months. For blush, we used up the NARS Deep Throat Blush. I'm glad it is gone. For highlighter, I used up the ColourFX Click Stick in Bubbly, which was a cream highlighter, and then I've been using the Urban Decay Naked Sin Liquid Illuminator, but I haven't because under the Hourglass foundation I can't use a liquid illuminator, so it has been gone to the wayside while I've been focusing on the Hourglass. But once I get back into using liquid foundations, I will bring that back out again. For brows, I've already used up the Anastasia Brow Definer, and then currently we have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in here. I don't use this to fill in my brows completely, I just use it to define, so shape, and then fill in just at the front, the little hairs. And you can see from this, we've still got quite a long way to go with that. I'm probably not going to finish it up by the end of the year, but that's okay. I really enjoy this product. For eye bases, I've already used up 3 Laura Mercier Mini Caviar Sticks. I used up Copper, Amethyst, and Moonlight. And now I am working on my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. No, not Painterly, Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is where I was last month. And this is where I am now. I'm slowly working my way down in here. I'd say I'm about halfway down. It's definitely going to take me the rest of the year, if not longer, to get through this. And that's okay, because I really enjoy the product. But it's nice to be working consistently on an eye base. For eyeshadows, I've hit my goals on 3 palettes already. The Lorac Pro palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and the Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage palette. Then we had the Marc Jacobs the Lolita, which is the current palette I'm working on. This is where I was last month. And this is where I am now. I said I didn't quite know what my goals were for this, but I'm really happy with this progress, and I'm happy to call this palette done. Because I do have quite a few palettes that I feel like have fallen to the wayside while working on shadows this year, I'm really happy with this. I've hit pan on 3 shadows. Very good dip in this one, and then these middle 3 I don't really use. So I'm really happy with that progress and happy to call it done. So that is that. I'm not going to be putting another palette in here just because I have so many I want to play with. And a lot of my palettes have fallen to the wayside while working on these projects and to get some progress on some palettes and move them out of my collection. But I'm really happy that I've hit pan in 4 palettes this year. But now I can focus on some of my newer stuff. There was a time I had eyeliners and mascaras in here, but there's no point talking about those. For lip liners, I already used up the NARS lip liner in El Agua. I was using Colourpop lip liner in Contempo, but that broke on me. And then we moved on to the Marc Jacobs mini lip liner in Slow Burn. I love this lip liner, but it is finally done. I can't get any more out. It's like the bit there is plastic. There's no more actual coming off. So finished up another lip liner. It is a mini, but I love the Marc Jacobs lip liners. They're a beautiful formula, but they do dry out quite quickly, so I'm glad I got use out of that. I'm not going to throw another lip liner in here. I'm just going to play around again for the next 3 months. For lipstick, we've been working on the same lipstick and lip gloss this whole year, and we're getting there. We're getting there. For lipstick, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect lipstick. We have just got this much left. It's going to take me the rest of the year to finish this lipstick up. I've been really lazy with my lipstick this last month, so I haven't been reapplying as much, so I don't have as much progress as I have had in the past, but that's okay. I have been getting a lot of progress on the MAC Nutty and Naughty lip gloss. There's maybe a month or 2 left in here with the way I've been using it, because I'm not going to take the stopper out. I'm just going to let it be once the product stops coming. That is it, and I will call this done. So that is it for my Full Face Project Pan update number 9. I do hope you guys really enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below how you guys are going with your current project pans, and click subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.